New phone, same show. If you watching for the first time, you should know. We run down things that go on through the week. I know that my voice likes to squeak, especially used to when I used to make this. So don't frown, turn it upside down into a smile. Now Wednesday Rundown Season 3. Giving up. Something that, isn't super motivational and positive like usually the vibes get on this channel. But I'll be real, y'all. Sometimes it's hard to not think about giving up. I'm not saying I'm going to, but my golly gosh, heck, I mean, a lot of y'all probably felt like I gave up on the channel for a second. And in all of reality, I kind of did because I wasn't trying to give up on other things. But I do think that my morale and confidence in life is really boosted by making these videos. So, I'm going to try to be back, you know what I mean? Welcome back to the Wednesday Rundown, by the way. I hope you guys have enjoyed your week so far. I know I have, for the most part, had some very high highs. Right now, I'm at a very low low. I've never had trouble with English in my lifetime, other than like in first grade when I could barely read. But then I got really good at reading, and then I got really good at writing, and then English just became a breeze. Right now, it's not a breeze. Why? Because, in all honesty, and this is nothing against the teacher, just the way that she teaches it, I don't think is great for me. And that's really the problem with a lot of my work, and a lot of the reason I say, I feel like giving up. Now, today at 11:05 a.m. because I'm making this a morning Wednesday rundown. But when that 11:05 a.m. arrives, I will be in the school. Most people won't, but it's because I need a little bit extra help in geometry and stuff. So I'll be in there able to ask questions and stuff, which is really cool. What's not really cool is the feeling of failure and wanting to give up. And I'm not giving up, but instead I'm making this video because I realized I gotta take a break for a second and just collect myself. Now, I'm not saying I want it to be super easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm not saying I want it to be a walk in the park, not even a grumpy park. I don't want it to be a walk in nothing. What I'm saying is this, y'all, and I know probably if I'm thinking it, maybe a lot of y'all are. If this online stuff carries on, I don't know how much longer I can do it, and that's not to say that I won't stop trying, but it's to say that my efforts in trying aren't getting me to where I want to go. It's kind of like if I work my butt off and try really hard at work, they're going to be more lenient on if I make one mistake or whatever. If I work my butt off in geometry and then I make, a bunch of mistakes on the test, that don't matter how much work you put into the homework or how much work you're doing behind the scenes. Instead, what matters is that grade. And you see, that's why I've started to realize that now that I'm in the real world, school is not like the real world. They might want to say they're preparing you for the real world. That's fine. For many of you guys, maybe they are, if you're going into a certain profession. For me, what it's preparing me for is the world of hatred. And there's a lot of haters out there. And also the world of people not giving me respect. That's fine. But most of the time, if I'm at work or something, or, out on the street or something, you could really gain another adult's or another person's respect by showing it to them. You see, in real life, if you work hard enough, you're going to get results because people are going to see that. And when you try hard enough, people are going to see those results, Now, if I'm making a Whopper at work, okay, and that Whopper's missing a tomato and they wanted a tomato, now that Whopper's going to be given back, okay? And that mistake is all on my shoulders, but then I can make up for that mistake by working my butt off for the rest of my shift. If I say the answer is 10 and the answer was 9, I can't go back and redo that. Now, in life, you get a little bit of redos. Not everywhere, not in every profession, but in life in general, right? I compare it to getting a rebound in basketball. Okay, I said this on motivation yesterday to any of you guys who get the motivations. If you get a rebound in basketball, you get a chance to shoot it again. You don't get the extra chance to shoot it again in school. And with online, you get 0 chances to get the rebound. There was a 10-foot person right at the basketball hoop getting every single rebound. You don't get another chance. So all you're doing is playing defense the whole time. So eventually, you're going to want to give up if you're playing Hakeem Olajuwon when you're a 5 foot or, 5'2" Muggsy Bogues. It hurts the deepest of my souls to know that I've reached a point where I don't know if I want to continue. And I do want to continue in the aspect of I just want to graduate. But at this point, it went from last year, I was on such high hopes. I wanted to graduate with all A's and B's every single year after my freshman year when I realized I could achieve it. And online hit me in the face, and it hit me with the right, and it hit me with the left. And now I'm bleeding out of my eye. I look like Rocky Balboa. But the truth is this, y'all. Rocky kept fighting, and he lost. And right now, I'm losing. I have already lost a round. But the question is, am I going to get up? It doesn't matter how hard I fall. I just got to get up stronger. And if that is passing with a D-, then that's passing with a D-. And in English, if it's passing with probably my worst English grade of all time, it's passing with my worst English grade of all time, which would probably be like a C+. That's how it is. You see, this year will not be looked at, and this is just the truth, and it's hard for maybe a lot of us to expect, is the colleges will be looking at this year from the aspect of they want us to have good grades this year. And the reason is because there's a lot of people who are going to have good grades. Now, did they get that from cheating? Did they get that from maybe being introverts so they're better equipped for it? Sure. But that means that there's going to be a blip in my high school transcript that shows that I didn't do great here. That's fine. Maybe that means I don't get no offers to college. But that's why I'm making money, so then I can make my money into college. It's difficult. It is. But again, me learning what the real world really is, it annoys me that they say they're preparing us when only some classes are. The classes that make us do all the work in class, and then if you don't do it in class, it's homework. That's real stuff. Giving us about 13 pieces of homework and teaching us barely anything in class is not cool, and I don't love it. And that doesn't go towards just my English teacher, and it doesn't even go towards her at all, really. It just goes towards the system in general of over the years, the teachers teach less and less. Which doesn't make sense because they're teaching more and more. Why was I taught more about Christopher Columbus discovering America, which he barely even did, and then he killed a bunch of natives? Why did I learn more about that false fake history than I did about this real history and, the black history in the schools and, the real history that's made us? You know why? Because it's all falsehoods, and that's cool. This is not an attack on the school system. Actually, it is, but it's not an attack on teachers. It's not an attack on students. It's not an attack on any of that. What it really is an attack on the mental health that we get hit with every day. Now, I get it. School is easy. Yeah, maybe for you, Patricia. That's not even a real name, but let's just say Patricia. Let's say Patricia and Pat. All right. Let's say both of them don't have to study and they get B's for all their tests. Now let's say there's a guy, John and Janice. Okay, John and Janice study their butts off just to get a C or a D every single test. Here's the truth. When both of them get to college, John and Jeanette and Jeanette are going to be better because they work their butt off and study hard. When Patricia and Pat aren't, because they didn't study as well. You see, my mom, she had both. She was really smart and she studied, so she was great in college. What she told me was, Luke, if you keep this up, you'll get there. But it's so hard to remember that. So I want to tell you guys this. If you're planning on giving up, don't. It is hard. It is so god dang hard. When you see a D pull up, that you worked your butt off for that D. When you see an F pull up, and you felt like you were working for at least a C, and maybe even a B or an A, but you in the back of your mind knew that you weren't giving enough effort in those first 2 weeks, and that hit you harder than a train hits a smart car. Okay? But that smart car, you gotta turn into a truck. You gotta be able to take that hit, and you gotta keep driving. Keep driving. Look, you're gonna get hit. Keep going. Keep going. It's hard, but you got it, all right? And the people who I'm gonna shout out this week are people who in these past weeks when I've missed have been working super hard, not only in life, but academically, socially, work-wise. And I'm giving y'all these shout-outs. These are like the last 3 weeks of shout-outs. And let me give them to y'all. First, we got Thursday, James. James gave me the most reassuring thing ever, which is, don't worry, we'll always be here for you when you're gone. Thank you, James. And I just want to say, man, I'll be here for you, when I don't see you in person or anything, man. Because I know that you're a real one and you've been here for me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that, all right, man? Thank you. You're a real one. Keep up your great work in life, James. Friday. Who could I give it to Friday? Other than my man, Tyler. Now, Tyler, you're a legend, literally in your name. And, dog, you have been working your butt off with your relationship and even helping me get one with my Monday shout-out, who I'll mention here in a second. And you've been going off, and you've been doing your thing, and you've been helping others, and you've been really becoming the best man I've ever seen you become. Shout out to you, Tyler. Monday, I got Sammy. Sammy, you work your butt off at McDonald's, and they don't give you enough respect. That's fine. I'm here for you, and you know I am. And I'm glad that you're here for me, and I'm glad that we are able to have the relationship that we do. Tuesday, I'm going to have to give Tuesday to Miles. Miles, I know you lost in basketball about 2 weeks ago, but man, I'm here for you, and I'm here to see you improve and become a young man, and I know that you're going to be a good guy someday, a good father, a good husband someday, and I know that right now you're just taking those baby steps, but don't give up, and you're not a loser, man. You always win because you always get back up. You're a true inspiration, man. And Wednesday's a really special one. JD, I talked to you, dude. You're doing great at the beach club again, or at the country club, whatever. You're at the one place. You're doing good. You're on the fryers instead of the actual cooking, which I get. I would not be able to cook nothing special. You a true inspiration with your relationship with Maggie to my relationship with Sammy. I really want to have that same kind of, love and relationship that you guys have together. And I hope I can someday. Anyways, all of you guys are awesome. I'd give bonus shout-outs to people like Anna Markovich, Julian Talkington, a lot of y'all. Lucas Valesentes, bro, you a G for real. All you guys are awesome. All right, Tori, Gine, you're a G, for real. It's fun at Urban Air with Sammy, Tyler, and Naima. And that's going to be it from me, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything going on in your life, talk to me, y'all. My DMs are always open. Aflac_time on Instagram. GamerGuy5760 on Snapchat. Aflac Time here on YouTube. If you have my number, then there's a reason. Hit me up if you need to. I'm here. I love you all. You guys are great. And until next time, I'm going to see you again. I will be ending the video like this. Happy Wednesday. I hope your February is going great. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. And yo, Aflac, out.